presentation I have for you guys today is something I dabble with, which is filmmaking and making music. The three things I like most is poetry, music, and movies. So I thought I would do a menage a trois of all those three things. So this project I worked with while I was in the hospital because I had cancer when I was 16, and I lost my best friend Johnny. And the first song that we worked while we learned guitar together in the hospital, because everyone would teach him, I remember the lead singer for fun would teach us guitar every week, no matter tour dates or anything. And he taught us Ave Maria. And so what I did was, I like poetry, I like the music, might as well do something with that. All right, the title of it is called Torco Nuda, which is a worm, and it's about the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Okay. I'm no Christian, but I'm not a non-believer either. I'm just waiting to see the ether in the vision of future of my life. Through my eyes, you see, I see the vast land before me. Thinking of my insignificance in comparison, making myself lonely. But I'm a man, I'm aware, not in control. I fear my humanity, my limited future. But most of all, I feel the weight of being aware and the liberation of ignorance. I feel the feeling of being free of bliss, only to be locked in the confinement of reality again. Again, I feel the feeling of being free of bliss, only to be locked in the confinement of reality again. Must reality be this grim? Must all sin sting? You see, not many been where I've been. I'm a legend, a fable, a story you hear but don't believe I'm unique. There was a great fight I was in. It was like Mayweather and Pac-Man. The fight that matters, the fight of the century. The fight was the one that mattered to me. It was a fight of my century. It was a fight for my life. I didn't have Madison Square Gardens or millions of fans paying per view of the outcome. I paid to view the painful spews in the loo. I fought a man without a face, the one who holds all our faith, the one who sweeps us from the world with his sickle like a rake. He I fear the most. The one who could take away your breath, but most of all could take away your work. Nobody gets it, nobody gets reality, but when you learn, you'll know my fear. The reason why I kiss every god's ass to save my own. Look at your life, look at the lives of the people you know. I'll be blunt, because I talk like I roll my joints, no filter. My father once told me, don't be scared of the monsters under your bed, for the monsters you meet when you grow up are the ones that should be feared. I know what he meant now. The ones you fear? Look at them standing, looking at us with their eyes, always looking down either at breasts or our worth. Those men that they think they've accomplished something, like the goal is to be above everyone else. I'm no communist, but shouldn't the goal be to grow together, to achieve together, to help one another and not use others as stepping stones? Not to view the amount of struggling workers as a way to value their success. How many people are worth less than me? Is my yearly salary greater than enough people? That's the issue with greatness and luxury. It requires us, the scum of the earth, to be the shoe shiners for the winners. Who would want to play the game if there's no winner or loser? It's no fun, they'll say. It's like they feed on our starvation. Through our empty stomachs and tiny paychecks and sad faces, they create this facade in their head that's what makes them worthy. That's their worth. The creators of a false necessity. That's who they are. They point you where to go. Become better than someone else. The sooner you find out you're not alone, the sooner you'll learn to play the game yourself. The sooner you'll learn that the only way you'll feel any sense of accomplishment because of this fucked up society is to prevail. I wiped my ass with the Wall Street Journal. I'm here to tell you that you should fear it all. Because the way this world is set up, either you win and leave a trail of loss or lose and gaze up at the ones who won. But what they don't know, like Icarus, What they built, what you value will soon disintegrate from the sun's gaze when the coffin is raised. When you go from above ground to 6 feet under, what matters? What if you think what matters does not matter? What if success is worthless? A man once came up to me during the beginning of my battle and told me that I might die. I took a deep breath and sighed. First thing I thought was, in 10 years, who will I be? I would be a tragedy that's buried underground, a hero who lost the war. I'm no Superman, I have no laser vision. I just have lasers pointed at my skull too young. I will not be great or a hero, I will be buried underground as nothing but a scared boy who knew nothing. I know nothing. I am man, flawed, complex, a simple animal trying to conceptualize grand paradoxes and solve everything because I want to know the sweet taste of the apple of knowledge. Men forever think that we got it right, but we are smaller than the apple. We are nothing but the worm that crawls inside a home that they don't belong in. It is not our place to say that we know. It is not our place to say anything. It is not our place to worm our way to the truth. We are visitors to a home we don't belong in. I don't know that my path is wrong. I don't know if what I'm doing is right. I fear the end, the beginning, and everything in between. I'm young and I crave answers. What am I supposed to do with my life? Why am I alive? Is this really what I want to be doing all my life? I don't know. All I know is I'm alone with a foreign bone. I'm alone in my thoughts. I'm alone. All I have is questions and no solutions. What do I want? What do you want? It doesn't matter what I want. Soon as we get it, we always want something else. But for right now, what I want is the night to be an idol. I am praying into flesh. I want Shiva, I think it was Shiva, dancing on a dying atheist bed. There must be a reason why no one believes in anything until there's nothing to believe in. In my final steps down to your starlit spine, I whisper, I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe. Believe that I'm not the only one that's alone and thinking the world is cold, dark, and filled with terror. I don't want to be a hero. I want to be saved. I want to be brave. But bravery isn't learning how to stand up to your monsters. Bravery is loving them. I want to love life.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Beautiful multimedia presentation.